Brought to you by the new Pharaoh's Lounge Kickstarter. We are currently in third place in the Tigers-Rays game. No, I'm sorry, the Reds-Cardinals game. Third place. If all goes well, if Ellie De La Cruz stays sharp, we'll make a profit today. But until then, we must move on. Mets, Phillies, on the mound for the Mets, Griffin Canning. Batting first, Francisco Lindor. Batting second, Brandon Nimmo. Batting third, Juan Soto. Batting fourth, Pete Alonso. Batting fifth, Jeff McNeil. My phone's back there. Okay, what are you going to do? Next time. Wait. Gotta make sure the lineups are pulled in. What did we just do? We did Jeff McNeil. Batting sixth, Jared Young. Batting seventh, Francisco Alvarez. Batting eighth, Brett Beatty. Batting ninth for the New York Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. Flipping it over to the other side, the Philadelphia Phillies. On the mound for the Phillies, Mick Abel. Batting first, Trea Turner. Batting second, Kyle Schwarber. Batting third, Alec Baum. Cleaning it up for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Batting fifth, Max Kepler. Batting sixth, JT Realmuto. I definitely like that it's all the pitcher always sucked. Number 7, Bryson Stott. For batting 7th. Apologies. Batting 8th, Otto Kemp. And finally, the 20th card in our game. Batting 9th for Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Brought to you by the new Pharaoh's Lounge Kickstarter while I sneeze. I love Florida, but the allergies will kill you. All right. Griffin Canning. Ruin everything, don't you? Flip the switch. Here we go. Canning took the loss in Sunday's game against the Rays. He conceded 6 runs on 4 hits and 5 walks over 4 innings with 2 strikeouts. Despite not yielding an extra base hit, Canning allowed a season-worst 6 earned runs, mostly because he issued 5 free passes. Also a season-worst. He generated an uninspiring 8 whiffs out of his 89 total pitches. After producing a 2.36 ERA across his first 42 frames, Koenig sports a 6.08 ERA with a lackluster 21-17 ratio in 26 innings over his last 6 outings. Things won't get easier for the New York right-hander, as he currently lines up to make his next start at division rival Philadelphia next weekend. That's not good. That is a no good. No good at all. All right. Francisco Lindor went 3 for 5 with 2 stolen bases in Saturday's win over the Rockies. Lindor was out of the lineup due to a broken right pinky toe over the previous 2 days. He came off the bench Friday and returned to starting role shortstop Saturday. Considering he swiped 2 bags in the contest, there should be minimal concern about his injured toe moving forward. The shortstop has hit safely in 10 of his last 12 games, going 17 for 48 in that span. He's up to a 289, 360, 498 slash line with 14 home runs, 13 steals, 38 RBIs, and 42 runs scored over 63 contests this season. Impressive. Brings us to Mr. Brandon Nimmo. 2 for 4 to solo home run in Thursday's win over the Nationals. Nimmo extended the Mets' lead to 4-0 in the 5th inning with a homer of Mike Soroka, his 13th of the year and a third in 2 games. The 32-year-old Nimmo is currently heating up at the plate. Oop, 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 we like that word. He's gone 8 for 21 over his last 5 contests. He's slashing 241, 305, 452, 37 RBIs, 33 runs scored, 4 stolen bases across 266 plate appearances this year. Heating up at the plate. Keeping an eye on you, Mr. Nimmo. Next up, Mr. Soto. 1 for 4 in Thursday's loss to Atlanta. The first inning single off Spencer Strider was the 1,000th hit of Soto's career, making one of only 84 players in Major League history to reach that milestone before their 27th birthday. In fact, he's the only one with 1,000 hits, 800 walks, 200 homers before turning 27. Soto has begun to erase a sluggish start to his Mets tenure, slashing 310 through 481, 621 through 17 games in June with 5 homers, 10 RBIs, and 16 runs. All right. Impressive. Sneaky Pete Alonso. 3 for 6, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored in Sunday's win over the Rockies. Alonso launched 2 run homers in the 3rd and 8th innings, marking his second multi-homer game of the week. He passed David Wright for second on the Mets' all-time home run list and set the team record for multi-home run efforts with 23. Over his past 15 games, the 30-year-old has hit safely 14 times with 5 multi-hit performances and 12 extra base hits. He leads the majors with 61 RBIs this season while slashing 301, 396, 594, 17 long balls, 41 RBIs, 293 plate appearances, 41 runs scored. Yeah. Pete's going in every fucking line. Sneaky fucking Pete, get his ass in there. Pete's a lock. Leading the league, bashing the fucking shit out of the fucking ball. Nimmo, we still got our eye on you, pal. We're coming back to you. Sneaky fucking Pete Alonso. All right, get Pete in those lineups. Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer in Thursday's win over the Nationals. McNeil opened the scoring in the first inning with his 7th homer of the season. A 2-out blast off Mike Soroka that put the Mets ahead 3-0. It's the 3rd homer in 4 games for McNeil, who's gone 16 for 47 in his last 13 contests. Overall, McNeil is batting .270 with a .911 OPS, 22 RBIs, 13 runs scored, 1 stolen base to his thirst, 135 plate appearances this season. Kid's got a hot bat. No doubt about that. No fucking doubt about that. Kid got a hot fucking bat, right? Jared Young, out of the lineup for Thursday's game against the Nationals. Young is hitting just 174 of 11 games. Good, stay there, you suck. My balls. Francisco Alvarez. What do we got? Alvarez is slashing only 191, 286, 265 over his last 20 games with 1 home run and 3 RBIs, but the Mets believe he's close to emerging from his slump. The 23-year-old catcher began revamping his swing mechanics in the offseason, but a fractured hermate bone this spring derailed Alvarez's progress, and he's sluggish to get comfortable. He sucks. All right, keep going. Lock in Sneaky Pete. Brett Beatty. Starting at third base and batting eighth Friday against the Phillies. Beatty appeared to be in danger of heading to the injured list due to the groin injury, but will end up rejoining the lineup Friday after sitting out a few games. The third baseman is yet to get back on track in June. Fuck him. All right. Ronnie Mauricio. 1 for 4 to solo home run Saturday in the loss to the Rays. Mauricio struck out 2 of his 4 plate appearances, but he made the most of his lone hit by taking Drew Rasmussen deep to right in the 5th inning. It was his second long ball and second RBI of the campaign for the young infielder, who's gone 1 for 13 at the plate in his past 4 games. Mauricio is batting just 188 through 36 plate appearances, but he's getting consistent playing time and has started 7 of the Mets' past 8 contests. They're putting him out there, and they're hoping something sticks. Don't we all? All right, we flip over to the other side of the ball, Philadelphia. We're still locking in Sneaky Pete. Mick Abel picked up the win Monday at Miami, allowing 1 run on 3 hits and 1 walk over 5 innings. He struck out 3. The rookie right-hander had no issues limiting a subpar Marlins offense, completing his 5 frames in a tidy 77 pitches, 50 of which were strikes. The only blemish on Maple's line came via Connor Norby's single in the 2nd inning. Through his first 20 innings, Abel now sports a 2.21 ERA, 1.03 WHIP, 17 Ks, and his 1.8 ratio in the majors so far is especially impressive, given that he's pitched at 4.5. I don't know what the fuck that means. At AAA this season. The 23-year-old lines up to make his next start at home against the Mets. He's pitched at a 4.1 walks per 9 innings. Whatever the fuck that means. The point is the kid's a beast, and he's young, and they got him up there against the fucking Mets. Yep. Impressive. But he could be an odd man out if we can't fit the other guys in. We still got 9 Philly cards to flip. But as of right now, we're going to lock the pitcher in. We go ahead and paint some happy trees. Sneaky Pete. Francisco Alvarez launching over the fucking fence. You will have the contrarian pick at his ass a captain. All right. We're here. We're back. Trey Turner. 9 more Philly cards to flip. What do we got? Oh, I forgot to put these 2 guys in. Abel. Alonso. Trey Turner. 3 for 5 with a homer, 2 RBIs, and additional runs scored in Monday's victory over the Marlins. The Philadelphia shortstop took Miami starter Sandy Alcantara deep on the game's 2nd pitch to notch his 18th career leadoff homer. Turner also tallied on another RBI and a single in the 7th to stretch his team up to 3-1. The 31-year-old has been carrying the Phillies offense this month. He's now batting .328 with 3 homers, 13 runs scored, 8 RBIs, and 5 steals across 14 June games. That's good. That's pretty fucking good, Turner. Abel. Alonso. So who we like so far? Who we like? Nemo. We also like Trey Turner. So what do we got here on Kyle Schwarber? 1 for 3 with a solo home run and a walk in Thursday's win over Miami. Schwarber cracked homer number 23 for the season and his 4th of the month in June so far. The veteran slugger has seen his average dip a bit. He's now hitting .241 this year after batting .261 as of May 17th. That hasn't impeded his power production very much. Over his last 136 plate appearances, Schwarber is slashing .211, .338, .474, 8 long balls, 6 doubles, 20 RBIs to go, with 20 runs scored. All right. Not bad. Mr. Alec Baum. 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. in Sunday's win over Toronto. Bob knocked in an RBI single in the third inning before belting a two-run shot in the fifth. He's gone deep twice over his last 4 games after a 9-game drought. Bob posted a 526 OPS through the end of April and is now slashing 283, 322, 404, and has 5 multi-hit performances in his last 12 games. Gone deep twice, last 4 games, 9-game drought. We shall see. We have some cards to flip, such as Mr. Nick Castellanos. Yeah. 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored in Friday's win over the Mets. Castellanos smashed his 8th homer of the season, a 2-run shot in his 3rd of the month. Over his last 15 games, the veteran slugger is batting a strong .305 with 8 extra base hits, 9 RBIs, 8 runs scored, covering 59 at-bats. As a key cog in the heart of the Philly lineup. Castellanos has now 7 outings this year with at least 3 knocks. 7 outings this year. When they say knocks, they're saying home runs, right? 7 outings this year with at least 3 knocks. I mean, it's interesting terminology. Alonso. Abel. Max Kepler. 1 for 2 with a solo home run, 2 walks, and additional runs scored in Saturday's win over the Blue Jays. Kepler broke a 2-2 tie in what proved to be a game-winning solo home run in the bottom of the 8th inning. After opening June in a 1 for 18 slump, the 32-year-old has hit safely in 4 straight games with 4 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, and 5 runs scored. On the season, he's slashing .214, .303, .398 with 8 home runs, 25 RBIs, 29 runs scored across 234 plate appearances, though he continues to sit regularly against left-handed pitching. Yeah, right. Pete. This is going to be JT Realmuto. Is it in the lineup for Thursday's game versus Miami? Realmuto get a breather during Thursday's day. Sucks. All right. Alonso. Abel. Stott. Tyson Stott. 2 for 3 with a walk, a 3-run homer, and a stolen base in Wednesday's win over the Marlins. The second baseman capped a 4-run 4th inning for the Phillies by launching a first-pitch fastball from Adam Mazur over the fence in right center field. Stott ended a 26-homer drought with a blast, a stretch in which he slashed just 181, 238, 202 with 3 RBIs, 7 runs. On the season, the 27-year-old sports career worst 2.642 OPS with 5 homers, 12 steals, 30 RBIs, 32 runs, and 60 rounders. God damn these fucking allergies. Alonso. Abel. Otto Kemp will start at first base and bat 6th against the Marlins on Thursday. Knee problems kept Kemp out of Wednesday's contest, but he seems to be feeling better a day of rest and will not rejoin the starting 9. Through his first 10 games as a major leaguer, the 25-year-old has gone 10 for 36 with 4 RBIs and 6 runs scored. And finally, Alonso, Abel, and Mr. Brandon Marsh. 3 for 4 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored in Friday's win over the Mets. It was the first 3-game hit of the month by Marsh, who has now recorded at least 1 hit in 10 of his last 11 outings. The 27-year-old outfielder is hitting a torrid .441 with 5 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, 7 runs scored, and 1 stolen base during the span. With Kyle Schwarber operating almost strictly as a designated hitter this season, Marsh has maintained a stable role in Philadelphia's outfield. And he's batting 9th. 1 hit in 10 of his last 11. Batting .441 with 5 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, 7 runs scored, 1 stolen base. They've given him a job. Torrid. All right, Nemo and Marsh. Nemo, Marsh. We'll pick up the pieces on the way back. Nemo, Marsh. Nemo's already here, so let's go grab Mr. Marsh. Soto. Nemo, Marsh. We'll come back and clean it up. Alonso's already there. Let's grab Nemo and Marsh. Nemo, Marsh. Nemo, Marsh. Don't even look at the others yet. No biases. No manipulation. No fucking screen. Here we go. Nemo, Marsh. You know how this all plays out. You know the hands we're playing. You know the dangerous game that we have concocted. There's money on the line. We want it all. Nemo, heating up at the plate. Marsh, torrid, hitting streak. That is what we are going after tonight. Nemo, we like the other cards. Marsh, they were a little confusing. Castellanos, confusing. Dot, Bomb, they all started sounding alike. It was hard to differentiate one of those Philly cards, whereas Nemo and Marsh stuck out. And that is what we're looking for. Let's see if it all fits. Nemo, Marsh. Nemo, Marsh. Nemo, and Marsh. Can we get them all? Which ones will have to be adjusted? Marsh. Mo. And Marsh. And one more time we have Marsh here, so we will take Nemo. Now you want to go right to the top. You got enough right there for Mr. Trey Turner. So again, we were also impressed with. Top card, we take it. 6,000 left. Otto Kemp, Young, Alvarez, these are all garbage. Take the top part of the garbage heap. Otto Kemp. Boom. Lineup is in. They're giving you 10-3 here. That's enough to get you, yes, Mr. Turner. You grab his ass. Boosh. Kemp at captain. Stott at captain. They're giving you enough to get all the way up to McNeil. McNeil, I believe we were impressed with McNeil. Let's grab his ass. Boosh. 6 card, you get your 79 all the way up to Bryson Stott. I believe we're impressed with Mr. Stott. The impressive card. Bang. 85 gets you again all the way up to Mr. Bryson Stott. Bang. 73, Alec Baum. Bang. 7 grand. Castellanos. We'll give it a chance with this fucking 7 knock. 4,000. All you can get there is Mauricio. Grab his Mooch. 34. Can't get Mauricio. Can we get a non-probable? Keep the lineup intact. We can. We have a selection of certain individuals here. Rafael Marchand. 1 for 4, the double. And a run scored in Monday's win. Over the Marlins, Martian's playing time has been scarce since 2025. He's appeared in only 19 games, but he's been effective lately. Been calling to fill in for JT Realmuto as Phillies' backup catcher. The switch hitting backstop, he's a switch hitter, which means he will get pinch hit time. This is already able. Can we get Trey Turner? We cannot. Cannot. Is there anybody else we liked here? We like Trey Turner, but I think could we get a? No, you can't. All right, it's fine. The cheapest guy, which is Mauricio. I get you all the way to stop. That guy keep putting him out there to do something. They're putting you all the way to 12-4. We're not taking Canning. We're going for Trey Turner. And we're leaving the money on the table. 76, once again, stop. See pattern, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it works. 10-6, once again, Trey Turner. 11-5, once again, Trey Turner. Right again. So we're throwing in some Philly bats at the end piece. I believe we can get Trey Turner here. And we are going to get fill it in with Mauricio. Bang. With Sneaky Pete. Young or Mauricio. We're going to stick with Mauricio because that Young was garbage. Again, we'll grab Trey Turner. And Mauricio. Here, Mauricio. Bang. And here we're going to have to ditch somebody, unfortunately. We take Mauricio at the cheapest. We can't ditch on March, so it looks like we'll have to ditch on Nemo. For Otto Kemp. Not the greatest trade in the world, but necessary. And pray for a pitcher's duel. That fucking game. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 20 Mets, Phillies. Knock this window down and see if I was able to hold the third place finish. Safely assume that the Red Cardinals game is over now. I don't know if I held on to it. That Suter guy ended up giving me some key points and whatever luck I had that's in third place right now. So what we'll do is we get rid of these windows, and then we're going to check it out. Fortunately, it's time. I've had this computer about 2.5 years now. I've been burning the shit out of it. Maybe time. Maybe time for new. It's been a while now since. All right, what do we got? Come on, come on. Stay in third place. Stay in third place. Better yet, give me first place. I don't know. There's one inning left. I was down by 10 fucking points. I don't know what's going to happen here. Come on, come on, come on. It's live here on the air. Ugh. 400 something, it should say. All right. Oh, God damn it. Get the fuck out here. No, God fucking damn it. Motherfucker. 18th fucking place. 8th fucking innings in the third goddamn fucking place. Motherfucker. God damn it. Fucking. It's the third fucking place. 5 to fucking tie scores. 4 to fucking 2. Fuck just happened here? Fucking, I hate the fucking bullpen. These fucking goddamn baseball teams. Well, there you have it. Losing a man losing his fucking temper again.